Hey everyone, and welcome to another podcast of Alexandra Mayers Live Painting Edition. Today's a little bit of a different painting edition of Alexandra Mayers Live because I've decided to allow you to see me, but I'm sure most of you know what's going on over here anyway. But I'm going to start a piece tonight, and I decided to title it Apology Negated. And I want to give y'all a little bit of the idea behind the painting, the vibe, the energy behind it. It's about a woman who's been through a lot, but it's through her eyes, through her vision, through her perspective. It's actually about a guy. Yes, a guy who she normally wouldn't have come across, but she decided to reactivate her dating profile one morning when she was feeling the urge to get a little bit physical with someone. Was it the best choice? That's neither here nor there. She met the guy. He was decent. They had a good time. She figured, hey, one night stand, that's it. But then the guy comes back at her. And this guy, he rides a motorcycle. He's a badass. He's from Motor City, someone who did a little MMA fighting, has a bunch of tattoos, but has an inner softer side, or at least that's how he wants to present himself as being. So he asks her out on a date Friday night. They go jetting up Federal Highway in South Florida. End up at some sort of an Irish pub, do some karaoke, have a few drinks, have another great night. She's thinking, hey, maybe I misjudged. Maybe this wasn't a one-night stand after all. But then she doesn't hear from him for 7 days. Dun, dun, dun. Now, if this woman had been in her 20s, she probably would have felt a little bit more about it, but this woman's old. This woman has been there, done that, seen more than that guy who she met probably could ever imagine. In fact, this particular woman whose perspective I'm going to be painting this particular piece from, she was thinking for a little bit upon the end of their date. Oh, how am I going to tell him about my past? But then at the end of the date, especially after she realized that this guy just might be a drug dealer, she decided, maybe I don't need to say a damn word. So she never did. Now, lo and behold, 7 days after that 7 days goes by, she hears from the guy. And he's got every excuse under the sun as to why he didn't call. But again, this girl didn't care. And she said, hey, I wish you well. May you ride off into the sunset on your motorcycle. Old man, living in the past, trying to be young, even though you're pushing 50. Doesn't hear anything else for about 3 days, but then she hears from him again, 8 in the morning. Him apologizing in the first tweet, but then in the second tweet, or should I say text, he asked her to come over for some more fun. So the woman responds, wow, you just negated that apology. You just negated it in just 2 texts. So that's what this painting's about. I have to do a few things before I get started. So I'm going to play a little music for you guys before I sit down over here. I hope you're all having a good Saturday. If I don't come back on camera before Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This year I have a lot to be thankful for, and I hope all of you do as well. so yesterday. Earth was just my holiday. I was born in the stars. That's why it seems so very strange. You and me are not the same. Told you my real name, you wouldn't understand it in this time frame. I parked my spaceship over there. Don't believe me, I don't care. I parked my spaceship over there. Don't believe me, I don't care. I'm gonna fly away. Venus is so yesterday. Earth was just my holiday. I was born in the stars. That's why it seems so very strange. You and me are not the same. I parked my spaceship over there. I parked my spaceship over there. Don't believe me, I don't care. Don't believe me, I don't care. I'm gonna fly away. Beautanity, my love. Beautanity, my love. Walking on the beach, full moon in the sky, stars shining bright. You're nowhere in sight, mixed with our calls. Just don't feel right, need you in my bed. Each and every night, psychic on the phone tells me I have faith, hold like spirits in my head, praying with all my might. I can break free, help make me realize that you bless me to what nature has in mind. Soon you'll be by my side, maybe even tonight, so I can hear you say, face to face. Beautanity, my love. Beautanity, my love. You were sent from up above. Beautiful insanity is where my heart has led me. Beautanity's a secret part of me, a locked door, and only I have the key. Only I have the key. Only I have the key. Walking down the street, sun's burning, my eyes are rarely ever view, and I'm starting to realize you only used me to waste tons of my time. You led me on, made me think you were all mine. Psychic on the phone tells me now it's not the right time. I'm feeling so alone, praying with all my might. I can find the strength to push you out of my mind and go about my day and act like I'm just fine. No, now you'll never be a part of my life, but I don't need a bottle of wine or a line to take your place. I found my faith. Beautanity, my love. Beautanity, my love. You were sent from up above. Beautiful insanity is where my heart has led me. Beautanity's a secret part of me. Unlocked door. You tried to steal my youth from me, but you didn't. You tried to take my dignity, but you couldn't. Owe me an apology for your hypocrisy. Have you noticed your defunct physiology is a monstrosity? Thank God I had an epiphany. I finally heard the sound of sobriety. This voice you hear from me now is beautanity. Beautiful insanity. Beautanity is everything. It's everything. It's everything. Beautanity, my love. You were sent from up above. Beautiful insanity is where my heart has led me. Beautanity's a secret part of me, a locked door, and only I have the key. Only I have the key. Only I have the key. So I just close my eyes and pray for the sun to rise each and every day. Just wanna hear God say, all right, everyone, that's enough for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and clean up. I got all the base layers laid on this particular painting. The color does not quite translate as it should over the video, but I'm going to post a still photo of this on @AlexMayersLive, and I'm hoping that by the end of this year I can get a website up for all of my art. Some of it will be for sale, some of it will not be. Some of it I might even put up for sale so that the profits can just go to charity. We'll see how it goes.